motherfucking life. Yo, reppin' the white trash family. Ain't no authority, ain't no fuckery, ain't nothing but real shit tuning and see. We pursuing loyalty and respect, that's all we demand. We don't take no shit from any entitled hand. Flying high, red, white and blue, we free bird in the sky. Rebel for motherfucking life. No rules, no bounds, we don't ask why. White trash pride, we won't fucking apologise. We got rebel in our hearts, we won't fucking compromise. No bullshit, the realest you'll ever meet. We don't back down or mislead. You leave you standing on your feet, because we don't look down on anyone unless you bite under our feet. We the people who stand tall in the face of defeat, never missing a beat. We ain't got much, but we got hearts and soul. Our word is our weapon, and that's all we're fucking told. Unless you fuck around and find out the hard way. Hey yo, what the fuck is trash day? Heritage is not hate, we don't need no fancy things. We just need no fake tapping ass government stealing from you and me, destroying literally everything. Our loyalty's our strength, our respect is motherfucking unique. Every free bird jump out your fucking seat and sing this shit with me.
What's up, guys? It's good to see y'all tonight. How are y'all doing? We're going to play the Star Spangled Banner, and then I will come in and say hello to everyone. All right, here we go, guys. All right, guys. All right. Let me go up here and do something right quick. Okay, let me put this. All right, there's a disclaimer that I'm using. And also, I will be using one of my overlays because I can. All right, guys, let me come in and say hello to everybody. We got Beagle Mom, Cross Johnson, and that's the only two that said anything so far, which that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to watch a little bit of the, I think it's the preliminary hearing for, well, anyway, it's a hearing for, I got you, for the sheriff that done that over in Kentucky to the judge. What's up, Anthony? Beagle Mom, this is Anthony. He is one of my great nephews. He come in here to say hi and check us out. You better go over to the other channel and subscribe to that one also. But it's good to see you, Anthony. Thank you for being here, buddy. Hit that like, the thumbs up, hit the share button, share it out everywhere, and hit the subscribe to the channel. This channel and the other channel. You don't have to. Why would you want to? There's no money right now, Anthony, honey. That's just for people that would like to donate to the channel. Or like me and Becca's. And we've decided we're going to go Saturday, guys, because hopefully we can load up and take a lot, because this is Let me find it here and you will see. Let me get it over here to where I can see it. These are things that they need in Irwin, and if you all want to send it, you are more than welcome to. So let me bring that up and I can show it to you. So if you all would like to order something for the people down there and send it to them yourself to certain places, and they tell you right here, I'm going to scroll up to where you can see it. Where's it going? All donations need to be brought by this Saturday morning. It says Friday, but Saturday, to the not Hampton. Let me try and find the school. It said something about the school. I'll find the name of the school and I'll put it in a private chat. But these are mainly things that they need right now, guys. Towels, blankets, pillows, sleeping bags, dog and cat food, tarps, ropes, batteries, zip ties, lighters and matches, candles, and then portable phone chargers or phone chargers, reusable shopping bags, power banks, flashlights, personal hygiene like soap, shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, diapers, which I'm going to be taking. Becca's going to go tomorrow and load up on it because I want to see if we can get any more donations if we can. If not, it's not nothing. It is important, but it's, you don't have to is what I'm saying. Bath wipes, baby and adult, unopened and in date, over the counter medications like what I don't even know what those would be. So I don't know. Cleaning supplies, heavy duty 60-gallon plus trash bags, non-perishable food, new packaged socks and underwear for men and women and children. And this is Amanda and Bill Wilk. She used to live there. I don't think she lives there anymore. I think she lives further down in Tennessee. I'm not exactly for sure, but I did see this online. She made this September 30th. And she made, I don't know, Cowboy Church is sending, Levi Dodd and D&D Trailers are loading up a trailer for them. So, yeah, there's that. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can in the Cash App or the PayPal, and we will get some more stuff and load up and take down there. But for tonight's show, we are going to be going over Sheriff Stines in Letcher County, Kentucky. And there's Angel, everybody. And I will give my opinion throughout as you hear this. Now, there is one section in here that is very trigger warning. But with let me get this back over here. I forgot about that. But with my thing over it, hopefully it's not as bad, but it might be. So if I'm Jay Brad, hey, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, guys. So the first thing we're going to do, like I said, and I do have this up here, and I do have my name sort of flashed out or covering it. Put him in there. All right. Hey, Angel, this is Anthony. This Cross Johnson, that's his name on YouTube, I guess. But that's Anthony. All right, guys. So I'm going to bring this up and we will check it out. Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. So, like I said, this is Sheriff Stine, and I'll turn that on. And we love you too, Anthony. Have a good one, buddy. Wow, I just lost a bunch. All right, well, good. Here we go, guys. All right, here we go. Now the the audio won't start till they bring him into the court. So I'm gonna try and find that real quick. All right, let me go right here. All right, here we go, guys. When y'all hear the audio, will you please put a 1 in there so I know that y'all are hearing it? It's not playing right now, but it will. So let me go on up here. I don't know why y'all ain't hearing that. Why can't I hear that? Hold on a minute, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, now we got it. Sorry about that. Now tell me if you can hear the audio. It'll start here in a minute.
Morgan District Court is now in session with the Honorable Rupert Billoy.
Thank you, y'all hear that?
Seated. I'm going to call the case of Commonwealth versus Sean Stines, 24F-147.
Thank you, Jay Brad.
On for preliminary hearing. Is the Commonwealth ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, call your first witness.
Commonwealth's Clayton Stamper.
All right, click. Mr. Stamper, if you would. Raise your right hand for me. You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth.
Now, this is an officer. That's all right, Granny.
Thank you. You may be seated.
This is one of the investigating officers, but he says he has no idea what's going on, in my opinion.
Clayton Stanford,
And how you spell your name?
ClaytonStamper.
Tell the court how you're employed.
I'm sorry.
How are you employed?
I'm a detective with the Kentucky State Police assigned to Post 13 Hazard.
How long have you been employed in that capacity?
You're fine, Granny
I've
Bassmaster,
been
dear.
with KSP a little over 24 years, detective since 2006.
And have you, in the performance of your duties as detective with the police, have you investigated the death of Kevin Mullins?
Yes, sir, I did.
And can you tell us on what date that was?
It was September 19th, 2024.
Sorry about that, guy.
In investigation of that death, were you able to determine who killed Kevin Mullins?
Yes.
And how were you able to do that?
Video surveillance footage.
Let me stop right there. Thank you, Beagle Mom, for the donation to go down there for the people in Irwin. Thank you so much. That's just extra we can give to these people down there. All right, guys, here we go. One more thing. I am trying to get an interview with a guy that worked at Impact Plastics. So I may be able to talk to them and see actually what happened with that story. So hopefully he messages me back. Here we go with this again. Sorry, guys.
And did you retrieve that video surveillance footage?
I did.
You know, at this time, the council moved to play video footage.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna check. Approach.
Yes, approach the bench.
And they cut the audio again. That is no problem, Bobby. You put that in there. And if you don't care, Bobby, if you'd like to, send me that story and I'll read it over. Was she in all that, or? I'm not for sure, Bobby, so I don't know. Maybe you can, if you'd like to, you can. Oh, you're very welcome, Beagle Mom. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to interrupt the thing there. There's nothing going on right here, but I just wanted to say that I can turn it back on. I think right here in a few minutes, they're getting ready to show the video of actually what happened in the judge's chambers. And before it comes on, trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning. So if I have any mods in here, can they please post trigger warning? Okay, Anthony, honey. I think it's getting ready to come up right here, guys.
You ready to proceed?
Call trigger.
All right, go ahead.
All right, guys, he is getting ready to show the video. So I will tell you, please, trigger warning, trigger warning. And if this is upsetting to some, I'm sorry. I just want everybody to see this because I think they're trying to cover something else up over there. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, guys. All right, it is getting ready to start. That is in the judge's chamber. Thank you, Beagle Mom. Oh, that's right. Moms don't have to do that. Thank you, Beagle Mom. Please, guys, take warning. Once, twice. and you will hear people scream.
Is that a portion of the video?
Now, guys, I know that is heart-wrenching to see another man get shot. And things that are coming out now, if anybody's been watching the case, I know that they say that the sheriff's teenage daughter's number was on the judge's phone. He called his daughter from his phone. Then he picked the judge's phone up and called his daughter from the judge's phone. Why would a judge have a teenage girl's number on his phone? If I find a man with my teenage girl's phone number, it's not going to be pretty for him. Do you care to send that to me in an email, Bobby Joe? And that way I can look at it. If you don't care, sir. Or text me on Facebook or whatever. However you want to do it. All right, guys, let's get back.
And will you ever identify the party that we saw in that video?
That was Sheriff Mickey Stines and Judge Kevin Mullins.
And also, who had the firearm?
I'm not.
Sheriff Stines.
And then Judge was also in his black robe.
Yes.
I'm not letting any
What
man.
the courthouse that is?
That is the judge's chambers
And where's that located at, physically located?
in the Letcher County Courthouse.
That's all I have, you on.
Would you like to cross-examine the witness?
I would, Your Honor.
It was a short clip that was played there. How long do you believe that clip was?
That we just watched.
Yes, sir.
I think the guy that's cross-examining him now is Stein's lawyer. Do not quote me on that. I think that's who it is.
Just 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
10, 15 seconds. In fact, the video that was
Yes,
taken
Bobby, prayers for you, buddy.
in the judge's chambers between the meeting between Sheriff
Stealing
Stines
tree,
and
how are you doing,
Mullins,
sir?
it's my understanding that video lasted much longer, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And have you had an opportunity to review the video
I have.
of the prior incident?
Sorry about that
Okay.
motorcycle
And can
going
you
by.
describe for us what happened immediately prior to the clip that we saw?
Sheriff Stines uses his telephone to make some phone calls.
See, listen right here.
He then borrows Judge Mullins' cell phone and appears to make a call on that. And that led to what you just saw.
All right, now I'm going to go back. Did you hear what he just said? Listen to him again.
Sheriff Stines and Judge Mullins.
That's good to
It's my
hear, Joe.
understanding that video lasted much longer, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And have you had an opportunity to review the video
I have.
of the prior incident?
Now listen closely.
And can you describe for us what happened immediately prior to the clip that we saw?
Sheriff Stines uses his telephone to make some phone calls.
To make
He
some
then
phone calls.
borrows Judge Mullins' cell phone and appears to make a call on that.
Okay. Why would you grab another person's phone to make a phone call? Just to see if maybe somebody's hiding? No, he's checking something out. We'll go ahead and listen some more.
And that led to what you just saw.
Okay. So
I got it, Bobby.
it's
Thank
my
you, buddy.
understanding there were some people who were having a meeting with Judge Mullins prior to his the sheriff's entry into the chambers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Have you identified those witnesses?
I don't know the names of them. There's about approximately 4 people in there. Then Sheriff Stines enters the judge's chambers, and everybody else clears out.
You don't know their names?
Not right off, no.
Have you prepared a report that
In
might,
the process, yes.
you're in the process of preparing a report,
Yes, a lot of information.
but you've not spoken to any of those witnesses?
I've not directly, but they've all been interviewed. There's recorded interviews of those people in the case.
Okay, so other officers have spoken with those 4 witnesses?
Yes.
And what is your understanding of what those 4 witnesses have said?
I don't recall.
You have no idea what they said?
No.
I want to make sure I understand. Had there been a hearing previously this day in chambers?
In the courtroom?
No, in chambers.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. And so there's a video camera that is running in the district judge's chambers. Is that on all the time?
It's my understanding, yes.
And have you spoken with anyone about why that may be?
No. I mean, there's cameras throughout the courthouse.
Well, fair enough, but are you familiar with district judges' chambers normally, how they're set up?
No. I mean, some of them have video surveillance and some don't.
Right, but
This one does.
generally when they have surveillance, you agree with me that that is utilized when there is a proceeding going on in chambers, correct?
It could be, yes.
Okay. And I mean, I'm just asking, so this video didn't have an audio recording to it, correct?
There's no audio.
Outside of once the 4 people that were inside that we don't know their names, once these 4 people had left the chambers, were they
How many
in
of
an
y'all can still
area
hear this guy?
adjacent where they could hear anything that was going on?
Yes, I believe some of them did remain in the next room.
Okay. And what did they tell us?
Do I?
What did they hear?
I've not been part. I wasn't part of those interviews.
Okay, so if I'm understanding correctly, you're prepared for a preliminary hearing on a murder, and there are witnesses in an adjacent
thank
room.
I mean, they heard
Can I put
gunshots.
my question, please?
Please, that's the question.
Thank you, officer. So you are investigating a murder and testifying in a preliminary hearing, and there are witnesses who may have overheard what preceded this edited clip, yet you can't tell us today anything that they said?
I've not personally listened to those interviews. I've talked to the other officers that did those interviews.
Fair enough. And I mean, we're here at a preliminary hearing, as you know, that you can testify to hearsay. I'm asking you what they said.
They heard gunshots.
Okay. Was there any statements that they overheard?
No.
Were there raised voices?
One person stated that she didn't recognize him as being Judge Mullen's voice, but heard somebody say, "Help, help."
Presumably that will be after the firearm.
All right, now, guys, this is the guy that's first on the stand. Do you think that a man that don't know much should be on the stand first, or somebody that knows everything about it? My opinion, I think he should be just another, what do you call it? One that's interviewed later on in the court case. That is just my opinion. And then I'm going to give my opinion of what I think happens. And I hope it don't upset nobody, but I think they're trying to cover something up over here.
Was drawn or shot.
Objection, Your Honor.
I would draw, Judge.
Withdraw.
Oh, so is there any testimony that you can give us today about any statements or arguments or the content of that argument prior to the shooting?
No.
Okay. I want to ask generally, so did you process the scene? Are you the lead investigator on this case?
I am.
Okay, so as a lead investigator, I would presume that you would have secured the chambers and evidence once you arrived.
I was part of that, yes.
You were part.
Okay, so he's the lead investigator. So don't you think the lead investigator should know a little more than what he's sitting there trying to say? Again, guys, this is just my opinion and my opinion only.
Right, but you're the lead investigator, so you'd be in charge of those duties and delegating what should be done. Is that
No.
fair?
No, I don't delegate what's done.
Okay, so you're the lead investigator. What does that mean?
I'm the case officer.
Okay, so you're carrying the case. So I want to make sure I understand. Had Judge Mullins been removed from chambers when you arrived?
No,
Were you able to ascertain, did he have a firearm on his person?
we did not locate one.
You did not locate one?
No, there's not one in the chambers.
Okay. And there was none on his person?
No.
Okay. All right. Who was the first person to arrive on behalf of law enforcement to investigate?
They were already in the courthouse.
Fair enough, but I'm talking about in terms of people that we may see a report from or take part in this investigation. Who would be the first person?
I believe Trooper Jason Bates was the first KSP personnel on scene.
And you spoke with him, and
I did.
he searched and did not locate a firearm.
No, he didn't search the scene. No,
You
his
just-
role
Sure.
his role at that point was security of the scene.
I understand, but I'm just trying to ascertain. You said earlier that there was no firearm found. I'm
No,
wanting to know, can you tell us, was it specifically searched for a firearm?
in the judge's chambers,
Yes, sir.
there was
I do too, Beagle Mom.
myself, Detective Chris Collins, Detective Scott Caldwell, Detective Eric Caldwell. That's all I recall right now.
Okay, but.
What's up, Mopar? It's good to see you, brother.
So who searched specifically for a firearm?
We all did.
And that was specifically something you looked for?
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. Of course, your investigation, did you ascertain that prior in the day, there had been a lunch meeting between Sheriff Stines and Judge Mullins?
There was.
Pardon?
There was.
Sorry,
Hello, Regina. It's good to
didn't
see
hear
you
your
here.
response. I wasn't being trite.
Again, guys, to me, that man right there, in my opinion, done what he had to do. That's just my opinion. He looks too casual. He don't look worried. He knew in his heart that he took care of what he had to do. And like I said, I still think it's a cover-up. So I hope it don't make nobody mad. That is just my opinion. Now, if I'm wrong, I will come back and apologize. But I think it's a cover-up. It's more than the case that was coming up for this sheriff. Because why would that happen? And then the sheriff walk into a courtroom and lay his gun down and give himself up. Why would you do that? He knows what he just done. He can casually walk out, get in his car, and leave. And then be on the run for the rest of his life. Go get his family and take off. That is just my opinion, guys. I may be wrong. And if I am, I will apologize publicly on my platform. And it's good to see you, Regina. Everybody coming in, please hit that like. Hit the share. Excuse me. I'm sorry. And if you haven't, please subscribe. And then we'll go over this a little bit longer. And then I'm not going to be on here long, guys, because me and Becca's got to get up and do a lot of stuff in the morning. And the kids get out of school early tomorrow, so they'll be out Friday and off the weekend, as everybody knows. But let me do this right here, and we'll get back to talking before I had to get off. No. No sympathy for that judge. This is, my opinion is the same as yours. He won't commit to a lot of it. But let's let us, excuse me, guys. Let's listen for a little bit and see what else he says.
So where did this take place?
It's a restaurant called Street Side, and it's just down the street from the courthouse.
Okay. And it's my understanding there were a couple of other people who attended the luncheon.
There were several, yes.
Okay. And at some point after that, they wrapped up lunch and left, obviously, and went back to the courthouse. Are you aware of anything so far in your investigation that would tell us there was any issues at lunch between Judge
No,
Mullins and Sheriff Stines?
no,
But someone on behalf of the KSB has spoken to those witnesses?
yes, they've all been interviewed.
And there was nothing unusual that had arisen during that luncheon?
I was told that the judge made a statement to Mickey about, do we need to meet private?
Right there. The judge said, do we need to meet privately? Why would you have to meet privately if it's about a case and you're sitting around cops that already know about it? No, the families don't deserve it. But if you are someone in power and you use that power to get your way, the judge was wrong in what he done. Now, like I said, if I'm wrong about this and that's not the case, which they will try and cover up, but who knows? I will come publicly and apologize. But if I'm right, I will come out and I would love to shake his hand, because you come mess with my daughter like that, oh, you're in trouble. This judge was kind to you. Or not the judge, I'm sorry. This sheriff was kind to you for what he done if you did mess with his daughter. Mickey Klein or Judge Stein, whatever your name was. But if it wasn't, I'm sorry. And I am sorry for your families, though. I'm very sorry for your families. Both the sheriffs and the judges, because they didn't need none of this at all in their life. But let's go ahead and finish and we'll get back to it.
In my chambers. That's all I was told.
Do you know the context of
I do
what
not.
the conversation was before that they would need to discuss in chambers?
I do not.
So it's my understanding that in the larger portion of the video that we haven't had access
Thank you, Regina, member for 7 months. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so very much. What's up, Mopar?
to, that there is a point when Sheriff Stines asked for to see the telephone of Judge Mullins.
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And
Got a little angry right there when that
you
lawyer
and the other
said
officers
that he did.
mentioned when you secured the scene that you secured those phones as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
And have you reviewed both of those phones?
They're currently at the forensic lab at this time being downloaded. I have had discussions with the people at the lab regarding the downloads.
And those are
Okay, did you see him look over at the other lawyer like, is it okay to answer this? Come on now. You're under oath.
a couple of other questions that I was going to ask you, but my original question was, have you reviewed or are you aware of the content of the phones?
I've not personally seen it because I've not received those reports yet.
Okay, again, based upon your conversations with the officers, are you aware of any recent content that was up and could have been relevant at the time of their discussion?
I was told that Sheriff Stines had tried to call his daughter, and he had tried to call his daughter from the judge's phone also.
So,
Okay, right there. why would the judge have the sheriff's daughter's number in his phone? And I know people are going to say, well, what if the sheriff knows his daughter's number so he can call it? But why would you do that, putting your daughter's number on somebody else's phone? That wouldn't make sense. To me, it wouldn't.
So, have you obtained the phone records from Judge Mullins's phone?
I don't have those in my possession yet, no.
Okay, have you issued a search warrant for them?
Yes.
Okay. And have officers confirmed that the sheriff's daughter's phone number was on Judge Mullins's phone?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
So that number had been called from Judge Mullins's phone?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do, Regina. All right, guys, there's not much basically more to it than this, but I'm going to let you, I hope you heard that him say, yes, the daughter's number was on that phone. Yes, but we'll go ahead. Yeah, please send me that, Regina. I'll look at it, dear. And yes, I will post it.
So we don't have a viewing of what transpired during that exchange of phones. But based upon your review of those moments prior to, when Sheriff Stines observes that cell phone, was he previously seated?
Stay in here for a minute, Regina,
Yes.
though.
Okay, so in the
You can
clip
send
we
it in
saw, he was
Discord or
standing
email.
the entire time.
He was seated in front of the judge's desk.
And he looks at the cell phone. Can you describe his reaction in the video that we haven't seen?
Whose reaction?
Well, the sheriff.
You can't see his face in the video.
Okay. But is it clear that, does it appear to you that, let me rephrase this. Did he stand up after
Yes.
looking at the phone?
He stood up.
And how long after he looked at the cell phone and stood up did this occur that you questioned?
Okay.
Just seconds.
Did you?
Okay, now did you hear him? He looked at the judge's phone and stood up within seconds. Same thing I would have done if that would be my daughter. Now, I also hear that there's something coming out that the judge made, not the judge, I'm sorry, forgive me, that the sheriff made a statement that they were going to kidnap my wife and child. I'm going to look more into that, see what I can come up with on that. But still, for right now, and that may be a ploy. I haven't seen no statement from that yet, just what I've heard on social media. I want to see the actual statement. But as of right now, all to me is we had a diddler without the baby oil in a judge's chamber that got took care of. My opinion only. All right, guys, we'll watch a few more minutes, and then like I said, I'm gonna have to get off here because we had to get up early in the morning while the kids are at school and take care of some stuff. But here we go.
You make the decision as on edits today for what you were going to present?
I hear you.
Did you make the edit or determine
No,
which portion of the video we were going to see today?
No, sir, I did not.
Both cell phones have been sent to the Kentucky State Police forensic
Yes.
team, is that correct?
Yes.
Have you gotten any early report on what was found?
No.
Were both phones still on the desk when you arrived?
The judge's phone was on the desk. Sheriff Stein's phone was on his person.
Okay, so are there photographs of, was the phone locked at that point or was it still open?
With both of you asking about both of them, or
Well, first let's talk about, that's fair. First, I'm talking about Judge Mullins, since it was the one that was still on the desk and presumably nobody touched it prior to you securing it, correct?
no.
So, yeah, so would like to know about that. Have you ascertained?
I'm not bringing nobody up, RH. Sorry, sir.
On that cell phone?
No, I don't know at this point. No.
He can say hi in chat, though.
Do you
That's
think
fine.
that would be, do you think that will be important to learn?
I hope to learn that when the report's ready. Yes.
But as of today, you can't tell us
No.
what was currently open on the judge's phone.
No, sir.
I appreciate it.
Did you conduct an interview with Sheriff Stein's daughter?
I did not, but she has been interviewed.
Are you
I'm sorry.
aware of who was present when she was interviewed?
Lieutenant Randy Combs, Andy.
All right. Yeah, I'm not dropping the link because I'm not doing a panel tonight. If he wants to, he can say hi in here, and I will say hi back to him. I promise. And thank you for watching me, sir.
Detective Anthony Trotter.
If she was interviewed with or without her parent?
With.
So her parent was present at the time you interviewed her?
Yes, I believe. I wasn't there, but yes, I think so.
And law enforcement has not spoken to her without her parent present?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did the Kentucky State Police obtain her phone?
No.
You intend to obtain records for her cell phone number?
Possibly, yes.
Do you believe that that will be soon that you'll do that?
Could be, yes.
Had you already intended to do that, or did you just respond to my question?
Well, the call should be on the judge's records too.
Well, I understand.
And she's made statements about what occurred during those conversations.
I understand that, but I would presume that have you ascertained?
Now, did we hear what he just said? The daughter said what happened during those conversations. Makes you think, guys. Makes you think. All right, guys, we're going to stop right here because, like I said, I got to get off here in a little bit and take care of some things that me and Becca need to take care of. But, guys, as you know, like again, like I said, I'm going to Erwin, Tennessee Saturday to help and take some stuff, supplies, water, and everything down there for the victims of the flood. Guys, it is very bad down there. A buddy of mine went down through there, and he showed me some pictures, and it's pretty rough. So I'm going to show you, if you would like to, and send it to a church down there. You can look up any church in Erwin, Tennessee. But these are the things that these people need. As you can see, they made this September 30th. It says, I'll pull it down so you. In light of the recent tragedy that hit the Northeast Tennessee and surrounding areas, Billy and his wife, along with Cowboy Church Lafayette and Levi Dodd and D&D Trailers, will be taking up donations for the following items to take to Erwin, Tennessee. They'll be there this Saturday, as this town is where I grew up and graduated high school. All donations will need to be brought by this Friday because, okay, they're asking for the donations to be brought to where they live. I'm sorry. So we can get it loaded and head up there early Saturday morning. Now, what they do need, can y'all see them? These are the items that are needed: towels, blankets, pillows, sleeping bag, dog, cat food, tarps, ropes, batteries, zip ties, lighters, matches, candles, phone chargers, reusable shopping bags, power banks, flashlights, personal hygiene, soaps, shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, diapers, bath wipes, baby and adult, unopened and in date over-the-counter medicine, cleaning supplies, heavy-duty 60-plus gallon trash bags, non-perishable food, and new packaged socks and underwear. And remember, you'll be doing this for men, women, and children of all ages if you decide to do that. Now, like I said, I'm going to take cases of water, diapers, all I can afford to. If you would like to, you do not have to. It is not a requirement. I'm just going to help the families down there. If you would like to send a donation to help out with the families so I can buy more stuff to take to them, you can do so in the Cash App right there or the PayPal. It is not required, but if you would like to do so, it would be very much appreciated. Erwin, Tennessee is where Becca grew up, my wife. She was not born there, but she grew up there. She was born in Greenville, South Carolina, and then they moved over into this area. So her mom still lives in Erwin. Her mom's house wasn't damaged as bad as the rest of the place, guys. Her mom had lots of rain and more wind damage than anything. Trees down. It's just a real mess, and it hurts Becca to know that this place is like that. Like I said, you do not have to. It is not required, but would be appreciated for the people down there. Now, if you would like to, you can donate. If you can't afford it, you don't have to. You don't want to, that's fine also. I'll tell you another thing that would help these people. Prayers, prayers, prayers. FEMA is terrible. FEMA is terrible. Guys, I got a video today in an email. This man come from North Carolina, and he was trying to help. I don't know if he was helping in Erwin, but I know he was trying to help where I don't forgot Helena hit. He was a pilot, a helicopter pilot. He had a 2-seater helicopter. Him and his son went out to look for people, and on the way there, they seen a couple in their driveway. This man stopped, left his son with the husband. He flew the woman back. It was like 3-4 miles up the road, or up the destruction, to where he could land and know she was safe. Then he told the police, he said, "I'm here to help. I'm an ex-cop. I'm a pilot. I've been trained in rescue and stuff like that." And they said, "Yeah, of course. Here's our frequencies. Help as much as you can." And as soon as he started to walk away, it was either a fire chief or a assistant fire chief told him no, not to help. If he tried to go back, he would be arrested. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you are or what you are in this world. There's people out there that need help and need help now. Some are missing family members. Some have lost family members. Some are missing animals. All of them, I'm assuming, have either lost or their house has been destroyed and they cannot live there. And you're going to tell people not to help. I understand the ones that are not trained, of course. They need to be safe or they need to be trained. But you're going to tell a man that wore a police uniform not to go help people in tragedy? Where in the hell are you from? Down here in the South, we help people. If there's a tragedy going on, I guarantee you, if you go look in that neighborhood, whether they get along or not, they are helping each other. So that fire chief, wherever you are, I hope you get a crank in your hose. How can you do that? And then he even told the fire chief or whatever. I'll just say fire chief. I may be wrong, but I'll just say it. Fire chief told the pilot that if he even goes back to get his son, he would be arrested. Well, he went up and went back and got his son, but he had to sit there. Now, let me tell you, this is the story. This is the story that this man told. And I have the video. And I'll put the video up on community chat so you all can see. But he had to sit there and tell that man, he said, I cannot take you back to where your wife is because they will arrest me. And the man said he got in the car, and the man said he got back in the helicopter with his son, lifted off and started traveling, and he could see people down below him needing help, and he had to fly away in fear of being arrested. What the fuck is going on? FEMA's taking donations, but I've also heard that FEMA's not using all of it because it could be used for other tragedies. What more of a tragedy? Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of tragedies, guys. There's a lot. But what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 states, 6 at least I know of, that was destroyed by this hurricane. You are ridiculous. FEMA, you are ridiculous. Well, excuse me, FEMA is worldwide. In Tennessee, they have TEMA. Tennessee Emergency, I don't even know what all it stands for. But, God, these people, man, these people need you. Let me ask you this. Where was the president? Where was the vice president? They haven't showed up yet. I have a video that says that that Biden, yes, I will say your fucking name, Biden wasn't going to send any money because they haven't sent him a thing to say that it was a natural disaster. Are you fucking serious? I don't care if there's anybody in here that likes Biden. I don't care if there's anybody in here that's going to vote for Kamala. Y'all can kiss my ass. If you ain't going to get out and help Americans, yet you want to send money across seas, across fucking seas, when our own people are in dire need of money, are in dire need of help, are in dire need of their country. You're a piece of shit. And I hope and pray you don't make it and to become president. Yes. FEMA is also because FEMA's broke. FEMA's broke, guys. The money that's going in, the supplies that's going in, they're leaving a little bit and they're taking the rest. Understandable. But FEMA, you wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for the way that y'all do. FEMA, TEMA, and the government as of right now can kiss my fucking ass. My opinion and my opinion only. So, guys, I will say this. I'm getting ready to go. And I hope everybody in here don't get upset. With anything that I've said, and I don't mean to offend anybody. But guys, I am going Saturday to take what I can down there from the donations that's already been given and what me and Becca have. But if you would like to, please send a donation to the Tattooed Rebel Cash App or the White Trash PayPal. That will be more that I can load up and take down there. Because they're going to need, you've seen the list that they need, guys. And I can't do it for every area. I picked Irwin because that's where Becca's from, or Becca lived, and Becca's mom is from. And she's like my mom now. The woman took me in after she got to know me and knows that I'm not going to harm or do anything to her daughter. She knows that I am taking care of her daughter. So if you would like to, please send any donation in. You're more than welcome. Please do. We'll be leaving in the morning to go get the stuff and put it in the back of the pickup truck and cover it with a tarp to take down there. But guys, like I said, you don't have to, but if you would like to, I'm gonna ask everybody. These are Americans. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing against nobody, no other nationality, but we need the help here instead of other countries. If we help ourselves, then we can go help other countries. But we have to build our country back up instead of leaving it in a disaster the way it is. We have veterans out there that live on the street. We have homeless people that was destroyed and probably gone in this. And it hurts me to know that our own government can't take care of its own people. So guys, like I said, if you'd like to, the Cash App and the PayPal's right there. You do not have to. It would be very, very much appreciated, but you do not have to. Prayers also help. Prayers also help. So guys, thank you for being here. Much love and respect. I did have another show lined up for tomorrow night, but I don't know. I might switch it because there's another thing that I want to talk over tomorrow. It happened last year, and it's a very sad story. We are our brothers' keepers. We are our brothers and sisters' keepers, guys. I have a patch that says that I wear on my vest. And I live by that, guys. I don't care what anybody thinks of me, whether you hate me, whether you love me, whether you like me. If you are in need and I have it to give, I will give. If I see a man out there shirtless and I know I got other shirts at the house, I will give this man my shirt. I don't care if it's a $100 shirt. I don't care if it's a $500 shirt, which I don't have none of them. But I will give the man the shirt off my back. Again, guys, thank you for being here. Much love and respect. Y'all be good. Stay safe. It's going to be a different story tomorrow. It's not going to be about the Innocence Project. I'm going to move it to next week because I got the story I want to do tomorrow. Then we also have the story, Friday night bonfire and Saturday night concert. So, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the help everybody sent in. You know, I may be an asshole sometimes, Regina, to some people, but I do have a big heart. And when I see people, I don't care if it's somebody I hate. If I know that they don't have nothing, I will send them something. Excuse me a minute, guys. James being a little rambunctious thing over here. But much love and respect. Y'all be good. Stay safe. I hope y'all come back tomorrow. Thank you again, Beagle Mom. You're such a sweetheart. I love you to death. Guys, I'm gonna say it. Beagle Mom has sent me a pretty good size donation to load up and take the truck down there with what me and Becca got and what everybody else is giving. But Beagle Mom, I love you. And I'm going to let everybody know. I won't tell them, because I won't tell them your real name, but I'll say I'm from Tattooed Rebel on YouTube. And this is from everybody on there. Okay, Regina, honey. This is from everybody on there. But I want to give a big shout out to, hello, Jeffrey, to Beagle Mom. So much love and respect to you, Beagle Mom. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. And like I said, one last time, guys, if you would like to send any donations so we can get more stuff to take to Irwin, you can hit me up on the Cash App. It don't matter how much you send. You can do it on the Cash App or the PayPal white trash. God blessed us when he gave us everybody that comes into our channels. I don't care who you are. Everybody. It's, I don't know right now, Jeffrey. I'll tell you tomorrow, bud. I really don't. But much love and respect. I will see you all. Lady in red, it's good to see you. Sorry, honey, I'm getting ready to jump off because me and Becca's got to get up and load up with some waters and stuff to take to Irwin, Tennessee that was destroyed in Hurricane Helene. Helene or Helena? Helene. So again, every guys, before I leave, if you would like to send a donation in to help with Irwin, Tennessee, to take water, baby diapers, baby food, anything, please send it into the Cash App or the PayPal that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Or if you can't afford to send anything in, do me a favor. When you go to bed tonight, pray for everybody that was involved in all that. Pray for the families that's missing members. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all be good. Stay safe. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you tomorrow night. Formula. Yeah, they even, and I will say this, guys, they're even conserving water all the way back up to the Virginia state line here. They're cutting back on water usage or whatever it's called. I don't know how you say that, but they're cutting back on it in every county from the Virginia state line all the way down to Unicoi and Greenville and all that in there. But guys, like I said, if you can't afford nothing, please say a prayer for these people tonight. Everyone that's involved in it. It don't have to be just Irwin. Everybody that's involved in it everywhere. Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. We got some in Virginia, but not as bad as they did. Tennessee. Come on, guys. Thank y'all guys for being here. Thank you for watching the show tonight. Everything that I said in this story about Sheriff Klein is my opinion and my opinion only. But I'll see you tomorrow with a different story. And guys, it's a trigger warning on this one also. But it's got a good ending for the victim. It's got a good ending for the victim. I'll give you that. So much love and respect. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good. Stay safe. And Regina, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Love y'all.
Go 6 on the right. Rebel for motherfucking life. Go reppin' the white trash family. Ain't Ain't no authority, ain't no fuckery, ain't nothing but real shit tuning and see. We pursuing loyalty and respect, that's all we demand. We don't take no shit from any entitled hand. Flying high, red, white and blue, we free bird in the sky. Rebel for motherfucking life, no rules, no bounds, we don't